Pardon me for burping. Anyway, this message is for Joseph. Joseph, I'm reading your response to the video that I left for you on my response channel, and you mentioned that you're going to be taking public speaking and acting in the fall. Let me take these earbuds out. I just wanted to if you don't mind, I just wanted to say I have a little bit of a background in that, as my major in college is speech communication, and I did take public speaking courses. Everything from interpersonal communication, intercultural communication, public speaking, all those types of things. Probably some of the best stuff that ever happened to me. It was all through the motivation of my father, who told me that when I asked him what I should study in college when I went away to university, he told me learn how to communicate. Number one thing, learn how to listen, learn how to say what you want to say succinctly and concisely. Are those different? Sorry, I've had a little bit to drink. Sitting here at the park drinking a beer. And then he said also learn how to use analogies to elaborate and explain your points. Great advice. And then the stuff that my professors taught me, Dr. Losi, may he rest in his... Sure miss that man. And Dr. Cohen as well. So anyway, doing what you're doing, I'm really glad to hear you're taking public speaking and acting. Can I offer a piece of advice from a vlogging perspective? I've made a lot of videos, and I can tell you that it gets easier as time goes by, and the only way that happens is to actually make the videos. And I have kind of a rule of thumb that I don't always follow, but I recommend to others. For the most part, I do. Probably in the 80 percentile range, I follow this rule. Is that I make videos, and I do them all in one cut. It's really, really rare for me to take a second shot at something. But largely that comes from because it's been so long. But the other thing is that I don't watch my videos. It's really rare. I mean, I do a little bit more lately, but in the early years, I didn't watch my videos, and I think that's really important. Some people might want to argue that you can learn something from watching your videos. You can see where your mistakes are, but I don't think that's the case. I think when the very act of watching your own videos basically brings brings the microscope in close, and you're picking out the details, and it makes you self-conscious, and it makes you worry, and you'll see things that you won't like, and you'll be frustrated and concerned that you'll do those again. And I can tell you that the things that don't work will kind of disappear on their own for the most part. The ability, the rambling nature of things will kind of disappears. I mean, I guess it is good to watch your video and you can see that you're rambling, but if you didn't know you're rambling in the first place, you might not see it. People will give you lots of feedback. Read your comments. Read the comments that people give, especially early on. People will be brutal, and they'll tell you where you're blowing it, and it's okay to know that stuff. Maybe it won't work for you. Maybe you're a person and other people will need to, maybe it would be a good thing to watch the videos. But for me, it's been a very good thing to not watch my videos. I basically don't watch them, and I do everything in one cut. And the reason I do things in one cut is that I don't... I found that if you try to seek after perfection, you'll never get there. So just, accept what I tell my students with regard to learning English is be comfortable with the 70%. 70% accuracy rate will communicate your message effectively, get it across. It won't be perfect, but nothing in life is. And what will happen is if you focus after that, eventually things will become more of a conversational element. I mean, I'm just sitting here reading your email, reading your response, and it kind of becomes a conversational, flowing thing. It's not perfect. This isn't exactly what I had in mind, but it'll do the job. I'd like to just, if you don't mind me suggesting that, maybe there's a couple of tips for you. It's great that you're taking public speaking and acting. It's great that you're in college. Don't stop. Get that degree. Get at least a bachelor's degree. Go on higher if you can. And like my father used to tell me, your degree will get you your first job. Everything else will take you from there. Cultivate all those other interests. Learn to have fun. Learn to be an interesting person. Be a cutting edge person. Be extreme and have fun and whatever it is. If you're not that kind of person, be whatever you are. That's just great. So I'm gonna cut off for now, and just thank you for writing to me initially and for your follow-up comments. I appreciate it. I hope this is helpful for whatever it's worth. Sorry to be poking my nose in where maybe it wasn't invited, but hey, that's what it is. That's what happens sometimes. Take care. Bye bye.